Well, there are 3 shapes there, so presumably Jeremy's car made it. But let's start by seeing what changes James has made.
It looks exactly the same.
Is this putty?
No, it's bathroom sealant.
Look at the car! It's an old cabinet.
I've run out of money.
OK, so the interior was a home-based bodge job, but my secret weapon was the gleaming condition of my engine bay.
How did you clean it?
With a man.
He's just spent his money on a man. You think that the Porsche judge man coming down is just going to be interested in concourse, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'd forgotten it was a Porsche judge.
Yes.
He'll be down at the old Pringle, probably.
I've been thinking ahead here.
Right.
You haven't done that.
In fact, Hammond had given his 924 sporting credentials it didn't deserve.
Look at that!
It's the flames!
I did those, well, with a bit of help from an art college friend. You see, they're the Gulf racing colours.
I've just seen the gear knob.
Yes, that's quite a nice addition. I like that. Can I just explain? I spent my money in the pursuit of performance. So it's been lowered, it's on new springs, new suspension, it's on lower profile tyres. It's a track car.
James!
Well, it's not.
No.
I found it.
Have you put a turbo on it?
Not actually, no.
Is this the turbo?
No, that's
that
no,
the
no,
turbo?
that's
Is that
not.
the turbo?
No,
Is this the
none of those
turbo?
are the turbo.
Well done.
Good job you fitted the air intake.
Right, let's see what Jeremy has achieved with no money.
Blackboard paint.
Jeremy, you plot. You're supposed to put the underseal on the bottom of the car.
You know those old Capri with black bonnets?
That's what I was going for.
I thought I'd copy it,
Right.
only I went over a bit, so I just kept going.
Whereas this looks much better, obviously.
How many cylinders has it got these days?
6 3/4.
I'm less worried having seen yours.
But laughing at each other was not a scientific measure. Our efforts had to be judged by the chairman of the judges of the famously fastidious Porsche Owners Club of Great Britain.
Good morning, gentlemen. May, M-A-Y.
M-A-Y. And the registration, please, Mr. May.
Don't know.
Could you open the tailgate for me? Is that possible?
I'll have a go.
Don't break it.
The original door pull was missing from the car, and it's a very, very difficult component to get hold of these days, so I substituted the kitchen unit drop handle. And that, as you can see from the shape, is the rear windscreen wiper.
It's just it all looks like Tipex to me, and...
Yeah, well, I think that's because it is Tipex.
Oh, really?
And now for the big moment.
Come and see this, gentlemen.
James's sparkling engine bay.
Very good
All
job.
original fittings?
All original, simply cleaned and polished. No fancy tricks, just elbow grease.
That's what we like to see. I'm a bit worried about the originality of the colour.
No, it's not an original colour. Have you ever seen the Blackbird, the SR71?
Yes, yep. There you go.
So not original, better.
Could we just have a peek?
Can you just flick the bonnet up for us? Thanks. There you go.
Excuse me.
Ah, that's yeah.
That's rather bold.
I think bling.
I really can't give you many points for the seats.
But you can't knock many off, because there's nothing wrong with them if they're not there.
True. Original stickers.
Stickers are...
Yes, they
No, they're
are.
rare.
Are they?
1 point
Quite
for those,
valuable.
then.
Right. Probably the most valuable bit
Yes.
of the car. That's not real, obviously.
What does that do?
Nothing.
While the judges retired to do their scoring, we dived into the next challenge.
All your cars have a sporting pedigree. Each Porsche must set a lap time in the hands of the Stig. You will gain a point for every second under 1 minute 35, lose a point for every second over.
There you started. So the black smoke. Listen.
Bang!
Look at all the smoke! That is just mist. On a lovely, lovely morning, there's a little bit of mist.
Look
Look at that! No, it's gassing everything down there.
It's stopping.
Well, you're not going to hit
It's
it.
not stopping. It's going round a corner, James. Look at it, look at it.
Oh, it smokes under braking as well.
Let's just ease
No,
back a little bit.
more than that, I would say.
More than that!
Oh, what was the time?
1:45.
What a machine. What a machine.
What a stink.
Let's see what yours can do then. Those second-hand tyres are really holding.
Really gripping well.
That's already several seconds ahead.
I wonder if James's grout will hold as he hits
That's a
probably
very
80
good
miles
point.
an hour. Oh, bit of smoke there, James.
Come on.
Yeah, well, it was light, like you only have 2 cylinders less, so it was going to be a bit lighter.
So it did it.
143.
143, that's faster than Jeremy.
It was only 2 seconds.
This is kind of everything for me. With
It is. You need this to work.
The wheels are smaller because I've put it on lower profile tyres, so effectively the
Yeah, you get better acceleration.
Exactly, better acceleration.
It was making a bit of a grinding noise as it set
Well,
off.
now there is a wheel bearing issue, and I had a choice: replace the wheel bearing or
So
do the suspension. So the wheel may come off.
The wheel may come off and kill the Stig.
So
Oh, it looks good.
So he's in. All of that effort.
Yes.
All of those low-profile tyres.
yes,
Slower than his.
yes, but if I'd left it standard, it would have been a lot slower than a 944.
James's gloating was short-lived, though. Look at what had happened to his shiny engine bay.
It's not funny.
It's all he had was a clean engine.
Have you finished?
Yep, that'll do.
Get your hand off my bonnet.
The next challenge is called Elevenses. Each driver must use his Porsche to see who can create the longest number 11 skid mark on the track.
This should be a well-oiled attempt, this.
Yeah. There's no shortage of oil under the bonnet. Right, let's see what he does then.
OK, James. It's not bad, mate. It isn't bad, I know. You did quite well there. I've got tape measure for Grundler. Can I go down? It's 4 inches.
I've never seen him do anything that Larry.
That is 31 feet.
Not bad.
Don't tell him that. Yeah, you did about 4 inches, mate. Well done.
Give up.
No, it's 4 inches.
That's quite good.
Yeah, no, that was me the other day in a Bentley. Go! It's amazing.
All right, give me the end.
It is 35 feet. He's beaten you.
It can do something.
However, my V6 3/4 is coming now. To be brutally honest, my car, with its V6 3/4 engine and an automatic gearbox, can't do smoking starts. So I'll have to be ingenious.
The life remaining in that car can now be calculated in yards.
Yeah, right. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. It's just driven away.
Let's give him an inch.
Okay, it's an inch.
Use that one.
Guys,
That's an inch.
Yeah.
that wasn't my best start.
No, it was rubbish.
result.
I've had a great idea. Stand back.
Imagine what he was like as a child. This is all just rubbish. That's not an 11, is it?
39, 40, 41, 42 yards.
The judges would have to decide on Jeremy's Asian number 11. But in the meantime, we had our final challenge to think about.
We hope you enjoyed owning your Porsches. Each of you must now sell your cars. And points will be awarded for the money you make over the £1,500 you originally spent. That's not in good shape. Yours isn't in good shape.
Mine's got my name on it.
We're better off.
I've got my name on it. I'm going to have to find
You're
a
not
short
allowed.
bloke called Richard Hammond who wants a car with no carpet. Who's going to buy it from me?
Nobody.
Now, the scores. The scores, here we go. So after all of that, after the Elevenses and his Tibetan squiggle was disqualified, no points there. This is where we stand with the scores. James and I separated by just 2 points on 27 and 29. Then there is a bit of a gap. He's struggling, minus 122 for Jeremy.
Everything to play for here. And really, it kind of depends on how much we got when we sold the cars. So, James, how much did you sell your 944 for?
£1,400.
Well done. So, you lose, you lost £100, so that's 100 points off there. So that puts you on minus 73.
Minus 73, so
Oh,
what
dear.
about you?
I haven't really... No, I haven't sold it.
Haven't or couldn't?
bit of both, I suspect.
Nobody would buy it from you, so?
Well, the point is, I think I'm about to lose 1,500.
I am. So that's not good.
Oh, I'm swelling.
1,500. So that's
This is a great
minus
moment.
1,471. I think that means I'm probably out of it.
Well, no.
The only consolation is you're coming
Ready?
second.
I sold mine for £1,800.
Nobody bought that heap of junk. I'm sorry, I don't believe
I'm
you.
the winner thanks to my genius. Because I realised I couldn't actually sell the car as a car, because
Well, it barely
technically it sort of wasn't anymore, so I sold it in bits.
What?
I sold it as spares. I got £1,200 for like the wings and the doors, and that was a bit short. So what I did, well, you're not going to believe it. Okay, are you ready for this? Ready?
Yes.
And I've sold these already. They're pre-sold, 600 quid.
Look! Turned your car into a living room.
Yes. My ruined engine is now a coffee table. The seats, which are nice and kitsch, I've mounted. I've turned them kind of into chairs, and I've left the electric motors in there, so I can slide backwards and forwards. Took them down the market. Bloke gave me 600 quid for the lot.
I am gutted.
You bet you are.